Pay attention, son. This is for your own good.
Look at the screen behind me. We've all seen this symbol before. Most of us know it's medical in nature and that it stands for the word prescription. But why? Why does that capital R and lowercase x mean prescription? Today, here on this segment of Transit TV Teacher, let's find out. Like so many things in Western society, particularly in language, we can credit the ancient Latins for the use of RX to indicate a medical prescription. Medical jargon, body parts, all of that stuff always has Latin names, which usually only medical students know and can pronounce. The R in RX stands for the Latin word recipe, meaning to take or take thus. It's an instruction, a directive from a doctor. And we all know how doctors have scribbly handwriting and like to abbreviate. Well, medieval doctors around the 13th century were the same way. Instead of just writing out recipe, they just wrote R and crossed the slanted leg of the letter to indicate that it was an abbreviation. This cross looks like a small X, and the symbol has stood through at least 9 centuries. Now, let's think about the word prescription. Literally translated, it means pre-writing. This refers to the fact that a prescription is an order that must be written down, not given verbally, before a compound drug can be prepared. Centuries ago, this was practical because layman patients couldn't remember all those ingredients, and doctors didn't have telephones to communicate directly with pharmacists, who back then were called apothecaries. Today, written prescriptions are the law. Most medicines today are pre-made and pre-packaged, but not so back in antiquity. Powders and ingredients were often ground up and mixed together right there in the apothecary shop. It wasn't until the early 20th century that RX ended its time in the English lexicon as a mere abbreviation and was given status as the noun we know today. And in case you're curious, the Latin verb recipe also became a noun in the English language around 1600 in relation to something else that is carefully prepared. Of course, that would be ingredients in the making of food, meals, etc. I'm the Transit TV teacher, Justin Vyor.